recording.
Okay. So, Singer Heavy Duty 6800C. We were looking at the manual, trying to understand the button thing because it wasn't working. So we ended up taking it apart. And first thing is Singer sent the wrong button for this. This is what came with it in the machine. We had to contact them and tell them to send us a new one because this is the one you need. It has to have both sides. That's going to move this sensor back and forth here. So if yours only has one side like this, it's for a different model. You can't use it with the heavy duty 6800C. So this is old. This is the one that we're going to use. Even when we did use this, we were getting issues. And every time we tried to do a button, we got this really long line and then we get a really small buttonhole. And that was incorrect. No matter what size we made the button. So we had to take it apart and we found the issue. But first, this goes on here. I kind of have to wiggle it a little bit. There's one screw, goes in there and there. It has two pieces of plastic that kind of hold it in place. So just be gentle, but kind of wiggle it out after you've unscrewed it. So why are we getting those small button holes? It's because this sensor right here, so it wiggles down here and it affects a sensor up here. And so right now you can see the gap that the light or whatever it uses to determine if the switch has been switched. That gap needs to sit right in the middle of this. And it's kind of hard to see, but let's see if that white spot right there, you need to have this line lined right up with that white spot. So mine's a little bit off right now. I need to get it a little bit back, I think. So can you take that? So this is how you adjust it. If you tighten it, so tightening is going to bring it forward. Loosening will bring it back. So right now I need to loosen this. And I think that looks like it's in line right now. Right here. These two pieces are in line. So I think the manual is also wrong too, because the manual says pull this down and push it back till it clicks. And that doesn't work with this model. So this model has a sensor for the button hitting here to stop it and hitting here to stop it. So now that we've adjusted it, let's see if this works properly. So I have all this off. I'm going to keep it off just to make sure that this piece is adjusted right. And I've got a button that I'll use as an example. So we'll be able to see if it works. Okay, and it's in. So we've got a test piece of fabric. We'll put here. So I think all my settings should be good. I'm on button, got my piece right here for that, and my lever is down, and I have auto stop with needle up. So I should just be able to sew. Let's see if this works. So right here, it's gonna hit the back button and it should stop. So it stops it and it goes back. Now it's gonna hit the front. It hits it there, it stops, and it's gonna do across the thread. Let's speed this up a little bit. So it should hit again back here. That will make it move over to the right side. It's gonna come all the way back down, hit here again. Now it's going to go across that stitch. But you notice it's hitting this lever each time, so you have to be careful not to hit that lever when you're sewing. Otherwise it will try to stop the button and do. So I have auto stop on, so it's gonna do this auto stop. I didn't take my foot off the pedal for that. So let's look at it. And looks like we have a good size now compared to what we were getting. We were getting this weird, like it was going up, but then it was getting caught and hitting again. So that light sensor was messed up. It went the length of it last time, but then it got messed up on where it needs to go back. This one looks good, and we're just gonna double check just to make sure. That looks about right for the button. So you think of the button's gonna go in there. So you just cut that open, you've got your buttonhole. But this thing not being adjusted or hitting with your finger, that can mess it up. So make sure it's lined up by screwing or unscrewing this screw. Make sure it's lined up with that, and then you can start sewing buttons again. So now I got to put it all back together.